I go, what's up, man? He's like, dude, it was a long one. He's like, we were out last night. What happened last night?
Oh, man, last night we did a dinner at Del Frisco's, and then went to the Carrot Top show, ended up at Rick's, back to the house. I mean, it was nonstop, full on. So, and plus, this whole weekend has been nothing but a nonstop party because we've been in LA for the NAMM convention. And the tour starts tomorrow in San Diego, so I kind of got to take it easy today.
Right, exactly. So, actually, speaking of you partying, Johnny Salami from the Comp Rock Roll Morning Show, he told me that he's never gotten a tattoo. And he says he's going to go out and get a tattoo, and you're the inspiration. Apparently, Vinnie Paul has a reset button tattoo. And now, you want to explain the reset button tattoo?
It just always started back in the day with my brother, you know, and he always had a little fun with it. He said, man, if I got a reset button, no matter how hungover I am or whatever, I can hit that, and I know I can do this again. You know? And so I got one, Tommy Lee got one, several of us have them, and it's just a button, man. And anytime you feel like you went over the edge, you just hit the reset button, man. You ready to do it again?
Dude, I love that idea. How often does it work? Let's be totally honest.
It wouldn't work right now.
You got to get it rebooted. Right on, man. Well, let's play a track real quick. We're going to come back with more Vinnie Paul here in just a second. Here's a... Cool.
The week before that, they brought some girls up on stage, and one of the girls was just having fun. She reached around behind the other one and pulled her top down, and all these napkins fell out. She was flat as a board.
Oh.
So she got pissed and turned around and yanked the other girl's dress completely off, and she didn't have nothing on underneath it, and they just started swinging at each other on the stage while they were playing. It was incredible, man. I mean, and then they dragged it off to the side. There was like 5 girls just going at it, all of them half naked, you know.
What were the guys doing?
The security was laughing, letting them go at it. You know, the guys in the band were like, wow, can you believe this? You know, it was awesome.
Right, that is cool. That is cool, man. I wanted to ask you, is you just, not too long ago, the new album Stampede came out, and how tired were you getting before the second album came out, of you guys being called a super group? Because it was like, you know, because you had a lot of great musicians, like you had Nothing Face, Mudvayne, Damage Plan, like just members all just combining into one group. I mean, and when the first time I interviewed you, you were like, no, this is an actual band. We're not just some super group trying to put out some album to make some money. Like, you guys really take this seriously.
Sure, yeah, man. I mean, we just got a really great chemistry within the band. Everybody works really good together, and you know, getting to the second record was really special for us, is because, you know, the first record we just got to know each other, we just got our foot off the ground or whatever, and with the second record we went into it with just a lot more confidence, man. We really knew what we wanted out of the music, and really been digging playing it live. It's been awesome to play.
I remember the very first time you guys were down at the I don't want to name the opposite band because it's not the venue that's going on this Saturday, but the first time I saw Hell Yeah, this was literally like maybe 2 or 3 months after the band hit. Right. And that place was packed, and the rafters were all packed and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do you think it's just because of the history that band has, with all the other bands that went into it?
The history's a big part of it, but we wanted to stand on our own 2 feet from the start. You know, we never played any Mudvayne songs, Pantera, any of that. It's always been Hell Yeah, and the fans have really embraced us, and it's been going down great everywhere we go now.
Is that how it is when you go from a new band, like when you leave like an older band into a new band? Is it a little bit difficult to be like, look guys, I know what you guys want, but I want you to focus on exactly what I'm doing right now?
You just kind of got to put your foot down right from the start, you know?
Right.
So we've never encountered that problem or anything. You know, people are there to see Hell Yeah, they dig the music, they dig the vibe, the personalities in the band and everything. And it's been going great, man. You know, it's one of those things, after you're in a band like Pantera for 14 years, you know, you've been around for so long, people know you that, but it's nice for them to give you an opportunity to do something else.
See, and that's the thing. I mean, when you are a part of a band like Pantera, I mean, honestly, to me, and I'm not just saying this because you're here, I say this to everybody, you guys really are you guys were probably the best metal band I've ever heard, because there was just such a, I mean, from everything, you know, Dime's guitar playing, unbelievable, and then, you know, Rax, Phil, yourself. I mean, whenever you get the question, whenever the question pops up, I mean, how do you handle that? Like,
it's simple, man. It's just history, you know. It won't ever be again. We had 14 great years together, and the music speaks for itself, you know, so let it be legendary and let it live on.
Right on, man. Well,